Good evening, everybody. It's NCP. This is the day after my first surgery, the esophageal washout. I guess they did some type of dilation too, but I don't have the cough that I had last time. Kind of sore. But first it was supposed to be liquid diets, and then they changed it to a clear liquid diet, which means you can drink broth and water and Gatorade. Unlike a colonoscopy prep, I can have red and blue colors. Colors don't matter. So that kind of that unlimits things, opens it up. I'm gonna make onion soup here in a bit. Maybe I'll do a video on that for a clear liquid thing. You just can't have the garnish of mushrooms and I guess like little onions, little green onions, scallions. So we'll see about that. But everything went really well, and she said my esophagus was pretty much cleaned out anyway. But the only bad thing was I woke up during the surgery. Well, I woke up. Well, not. They were all done, and I woke up maybe a little bit early, and I couldn't breathe. Now this seemed like it took minutes, but in reality it was probably seconds. But it depends what end you're on with that. I woke up and I couldn't inhale. It's if you ever had sleep paralysis, that's exactly what it was like. And they kept saying, Mr. NCP, wake up. I could feel the guy's hands on my face saying, Mr. NCP, I need you to take a deep breath. And I'm like, I can't, right? And I just sitting there thinking, well, I hope these professionals realize I'm not breathing and they put the bag on me or something, because they had to breathe for me during the surgery. And that, I don't know what happened after that. The next thing I knew, I was on the bed, back in the bedroom, and I was sitting on a pillow under my legs and my butt. And I don't know how that got there. So obviously I went back down, or they did something or whatever, I don't know. But I don't think there was a ventilator tube in my throat at that time when I had that event. I think they were done. Like I said, I got up and crawled over to the table, the surgery table, and they strapped me down. And they strapped me down tight. It looked like one of those execution tables where your arms are out to the sides on their own thing. So they had to add an arm for the left side. And I don't think the legs separated, but there was like one table. It seemed kind of thin, width-wise, all stainless. But I had to get up and scoot over. Normally they just grab the blanket and they pull you to the next table. I moved over. But I don't remember going back to the other gurney, or the actual bed, hospital bed, or getting back to the room. But I came out of the anesthesia pretty quick, so came home, slept most of the day. I had some broth yesterday night. Just like 4 cups, maybe 5 cups of broth. I was starving, I salted the heck out of it, which is really bad, but I did. So that's what I've been doing. I had some Jello. I should do a thing on a clear diet. Now my understanding is Monday when I go back and have the real surgery, that's going to be like 1 to 3 hours, depending. And this one, I don't know, it was about 20 minutes, I guess. The wife said she just booted up her laptop and did a little bit of work on it, and they told her it's time, we're done. And she said everything went great. Okay, so I'm anxious, I'm concerned, I'm scared for the surgery. But like I said, after this, everything should be great in my life. I'm scared. I'm a little scared about this. It's called POEM. That's what they're doing now. It's peroral esophageal myotomy. I'll put that in the description below. And I'll put a link to a video. Well, no, you better Google it. I don't want to do a lot of research on what this is. The worst thing I can do is look up a surgery, because any surgery on YouTube is not going to be boring. It's going to be, oh, we had these problems. I did find out for sure, it's confirmed, that I'm AB positive blood type. So if I ever need an organ transplant, oh man, I'm good to go because anybody, you know. So I believe blood type determines whether you can get an organ or not. So that's good for me. Not so good for everybody else because I don't know if anybody can use my organs. I don't think AB positive blood can go to anybody but AB positive. But I can use anybody else's. So that's good. I didn't pre-do blood for the surgery because I had to go to Raleigh. And if I need a blood, I have to wait for them to get it here. And you can't wait. You need it now. But the real problem I had with it was if I don't use it, nobody can. I'm not cool with that. That's just not cool in my book. If I don't use it, someone else should be able to have it. I mean, it's not a rare blood type, but if you need AB blood, you know, you should have AB blood, but you can use other bloods too. And I don't have there were some other antibody tests they did, and the cross match that says my blood won't attack another blood. I don't have those antibodies, so I don't know really what that means, but I think that's everybody, so I don't know. See, my mom had A minus, I think, and my dad had B plus or something like that, one of those two, but they didn't mix. And I got yellow jaundice as a child as a result of it. Because they had two different RH factors, I guess. I think my dad was B minus. I think that's on his dog tags. I could check, but not important. But anyway, everything is good now. I feel like nothing's ever happened. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since Thursday at midnight. And then today I had some broth and thing and cut it. Had some Jello. I don't really care for Jello, but I did some research and apparently I can make any Jello I want. So I'm gonna take and just substitute water and put like fruit juice in there. She said I can't have carbonated stuff. I don't know why, but it's not important for me to understand why. It's important for me to do. And no pulp, so no tomato soup. Originally it was like, oh, it's just a liquid diet, it's not very strict, you can do whatever. And then after the surgery, she's like, no, you gotta clear liquids. Like, dang it. So it's been a 2-day colonoscopy prep, exact same thing, only without the powerful laxative. But you know, today I've had broth, and that's it turns into a laxative. So there's that, and now once I get the surgery, it's 3 more days of liquid diet, then 3 days of a full liquid diet, which then I can have purees and like V8 juice and protein shakes and stuff. I can't have any like milk products now or any cream cheeses or any type of cream soups or anything like that. And then I have a soft food diet, which is like eggs, and I guess that's probably a normal diet. Just things like ground beef and stuff like that. So I'll ask her if I can eat like hamburger helper. That would pretty much cover everything, you know. And you know, noodles and eggs, and I could live on that stuff easily. And that's for I guess 2 to 3 weeks. But they'll do the surgery Monday, and then I stay overnight, and maybe Tuesday they're gonna do a barium swallow test. Those are kind of neat. Which is the absolute opposite of a clear diet. This is so dense it shows up on X-ray, but you know, whatever. To check for leaks and punctures and stuff, and that should go well. And then I guess I can go home after that, unless there's a problem. So you can expect a video from me Tuesday, or maybe Wednesday. We'll see, depending. I'll let you guys know as soon as I know something. I'll let you know. And I'm so appreciative of the prayers. I feel like I've been a parasite for prayers. So if you guys need me to pray for anything or any problems, you just post below, and I guarantee I'll pray for them. I'll return the favor. And you could just say, you know, so and so, like my name is blah blah blah, you know, tree dude, or you know, lawnmower dude, or whatever. Please pray for me, and I'll do it. Pray. I don't need to know what your what your specific thing is, so no HIPAA violations unless you want to. But I will pray for you, and my wife will pray for you. But I am just so grateful for the things you guys have done for us. But after this, I think I'll be done with everything I can get on my life and get back to prep and hardcore. Last year was just a terrible year for me. And I think this ends it right here. So we'll see what happens, you know. I've made final preps in case stuff goes south, which right now it's business, you know. It's not, let's deal with what was emotional. I've got all the accounts set on auto pay. I have a residual income from things I've created and invented. They'll always have money, so they'll pay all the bills. I've set up joint accounts, which normally I don't, but I set up joint accounts so things can just pay and automatic transfers and everything. So she literally wouldn't have to worry about anything for months. You know, she had to do her own shopping, but she used my credit card, our joint credit card, and that's it. You know, it'll just go, and it'll pay for itself at the end of the month. She knows how to log in, and I got all of my master passwords and everything in a safe, so she can log in and pay the card or whatever. Or if she needs money, she can just transfer it over. And she's the beneficiary in all my accounts, so yeah, it just, you know, she'll be okay for sure. Financially, she'll be okay. And one thing I did was the power of attorney. I gave her the medical power of attorney on my stuff they want us to fill out, and I said she could overwrite my wishes. So if I told her, I go, look, if I'm brain dead and I'm just laying there in my brain like Terry Shabo, that girl, when you're ready to let me go, you know. But you're not going to let me go that week. You know, you're going to need to come to grips with it. So on my do not resuscitate thing, it says resuscitate, and keep me alive, make me comfortable, keep me alive, no matter what. Even if it's, you know, it's a reasonable degree of certainty that I will not recover or whatever, keep me alive until she's ready. And we had this talk, you know, when you're ready, you can let me go or do whatever. And I told her right off the bat, I go, it's okay if you remarry. Well, and she's like, well, I'd never do that now. I said, look, I don't want you to be alone. You don't understand from my point of view. I don't want you to be alone. I want somebody in your life that'll take care of you and protect you. So, there we go. All right, well, it's NCP. You guys have a great weekend, and, you know, keep up the good prayers and thoughts for me, and let's hope everything goes just perfect, as best as it can be on Monday morning. All right, have a good one. All right, NCP out.